70 years old man. Is that you? Jesus is Lord. Is that you?
Hello there.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Maegun.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. Oh, how are you? Is that Austin?
Correct. I'm very fine. Not Austin.
So what am I speaking?
Yeah, you are speaking with Royal Sir.
Royal sir.
Royal Sir.
Oh, Royal son. Great. I think, and you are calling from Germany, is that right?
Yeah.
Beautiful, Baba. Thanks so much for your patience. Anyway, yeah, we are live. Everybody can hear you too.
Correct.
Thank you.
Mr. Maegun.
Yes, sir.
I don't know the reason why, because I want to ask you a question first. I don't know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And I don't know the reason why you don't want Tinubu to enter or to be sworn into power. Because for me,
I got no. Before you go far, I have no business in this. I didn't say I don't want him to be sworn in or sworn in. I am just reporting and analyzing what is going on.
Okay, good.
Well, I don't know where you are going with it, but please go on. Because I don't have any power to stop him. I didn't even have any power to elect him or not elect him, but go ahead. I'll follow, please.
Okay, now, here's my point.
Right.
Tinubu, God, all those people, all those animals calling themselves Christians and Muslims in the zoological republic, that they are God will not defeat, save them, make all these people die. All the prayer, whether they pray, wait, these people never die, all this one.
Right.
I am praying against those their prayer today that Tinubu will enter. Tinubu will be sworn in. And all of them, you see anybody called Nigeria, they don't deserve life. These people, they need to suffer, they need to see something they call shaggy. If Nigeria happens to be a sane nation, by now that country is supposed to, in fact, United Nations is supposed to be in everywhere, many countries coming in for peace and whatever and whatever. These people, they are, some people, Nigeria, they are like they don't feel pain. They don't feel pain. I don't know why you are feeling for them. If they like, let them kill anybody they want to kill. If they like, let them kill 1 million Deborah.
Make a heart something.
It's none of my business.
Yeah, I understand how you feel and all that. But in all sincerity, right? We cannot feel like that, especially if we are not there. Sure, you get. It's not my. You can say it's not my business.
Maegun.
Or go on. Okay.
Maegun, do you know the reason why you can't?
Oh my God, what happened? Are you there? You know the problem with WhatsApp call is if you are on it, another real call may come into your phone and just put it on mute.
Hello? Can you hear me? I can hear you, Maegun.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, grand. Go on, sir.
Yeah. My network disturbed there. Yeah. The reason why you can never win any argument for Nigeria or for Nigerians, let me say, I understand that you are very flexible. And in fact, you actually surprised me the way you actually treated the issue of Shehu Kuti. You are exceptional. I am boasting. In fact, I boast of that about you. But there's something that you need to understand still. Maegun, you can never redeem Nigeria or Nigerians. These people, they need all these things. They need to be, in fact, I am praying all day and night that Tinubu must enter. These people, they need to see fire. They need to see fire. They need to see fire. These people, they are animals. They have no brain to reason. What makes us different from animals is our ability to reason. if it happens to be a same world where you live there in UK,
No, we can't
if
take it.
such thing everly happen,
No.
the UK, in fact, the whole place will be burning down by now. All these people are animals. You see them making jokes, making jokes.
A lot of people are saying that they can't really explain how Nigeria is still like existing, like still functioning, like it's still there. Like there's no country that can survive what Nigeria is currently surviving right now. Like they still say Nigeria, like they are still planning to sway a president in. But I get your point. Sure you get. But Baba,
for me to leave you, make because I know many people go like call it.
I know. Go on.
Make I just close them this week.
Sure.
Let me say one thing. Every Nigerian, I know say you go there familiar to this very voice now. Every Nigerian, I mean every Nigerian need to, if I have the opportunity to wipe everybody in that contraption, just see what I go just do. I go wipe all of them, make all of them die throw away. After I do and finish, I go kill myself. I go do them without thinking twice.
I know who I'm talking. I actually know who I'm speaking
with joy. I will do it with joy. I will do it with joy. Those people don't deserve to live. They don't deserve to live. I have said it before. You look at the time, my brother. Look at your time now. Look at your time. These people are still sitting in their houses, watching jokes,
laughing it off like it's nothing.
Oh my God.
Baba, make I just I'll take another one. Thank you so much for dropping by. I have
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Baba. How are you?
I'm fine. This is Damilola from Nigeria.
Dami, it's good to hear from you again.
Yeah.
Thank
you, sir.
Baba?
Fine. We thank God.
Brilliant. Please go on.
Initially, I didn't want to call on the program today. I just want to listen as I've always listened every night. But the last caller, what he said, actually prompted me to call tonight.
I'm glad.
When he said they should kill all of us in Nigeria, honestly,
he also said himself too. He also said if he has to do it, it would then when he finished doing it, he will kill himself. So Nigeria won't exist again. Go on.
Yes, sir. I actually understand where he's coming from. I understand his point of pain. But then I feel, in as much as things get to us, like we're emotional about the situation of the country, we should also think of how animalistic the people we are dealing with are.
That's right.
And we should also consider the fact that the people that are in here, it's not as if we are stupid or we don't know what to do. I once called in telling you I was a politician and I had to leave politics and just let them be for whatever reason they are doing their thing. The truth is, some of us that even witnessed the NSAS protest and all, I wasn't witnessing from afar. I was on war front.
Active.
In fact, the day the war happened in Lekki, I slept in the bush till morning. So this is not what they told me. I knew everything that happened. Now, this is the thing. The people that died dead, what happened to them now? They are the losses to their parents.
They have been the losses.
No justice has been served. Nothing has happened. The people that died during the election, what happened as well? Nothing. So in as much as we know that we can come out, we can protest, we can carry whatever we want to carry, scatter everywhere, we should understand that we are dealing with the devil. In fact, these guys are more wicked than the devil itself. So whenever we are talking, I'm telling you, they're just, I mean, I've actually sat down several times, think about how this country could make sense. And I've come to a conclusion that, listen, it cannot make any sense. The only way out, as far as I'm concerned, is out. If you find a way out, congratulations to you. Then wish the others have not found a way out. Wish them well. Let them find a way out as well. The The next thing is not to wish us dead or be or think we're
the point,
stupid or whatever.
You see, Dami, you made a very valid point. And it's a point that is backed with facts. A lot of us are talking about so many of you today who are standing up and fighting that same system, even though a lot of you believe that there's no chance that you will win against the system, but you still put everything on the line anyway.
We still put up our effort and whatever. We still fight them, even when we know that
along the line,
chances of winning is minimal.
Bodies are falling. All these bodies belong to some people. They have loved ones. They have families too. So if anyone just feel like everybody is the same, that's unfair on those who actually didn't want to be in that Nigeria as it is right now. So you made a very valid point.
It is really. So I just want to say thank you for the job you're doing.
Thanks,
I mean,
Baba.
We enjoy you every night.
Thank you. I appreciate you too, Baba. You have a good one, okay? And stay safe. I have another caller on the line. Hello there.
Hello, General.
Sakiola. Hey. How are you? It's been a while. The last time you were here, you created as usual. Like you are like somebody will say when you pass, people they have to know that you just passed here recently. I hope you will kind of treat us nice tonight. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Sorry, when I'm on vacation, I listen to you most time. I try not to comment.
Okay.
So that because at times it's good to take some time off.
Before, remember? So that's unusual. So
I just came back on Sunday. Actually, this last Sunday.
Right.
And Nigeria issue can make somebody run crazy. So tonight I've listened. I joined right from the beginning.
Go for it, sir.
And I know that I don't want to appear as if I'm anti-obedient always. It always appears that that is the case.
Okay.
In essence, because at the end of the day, we have to look at the political structure in our country. And this is the question I've raised during the campaign. How come that the candidate, because look at Apapa, I know even though whatever he's saying online seems to, for me, I don't see any iota of truth in it. In essence, that I don't believe that man, the way he talks and all that. There is court judgment on the ground in a Labour Party in a way. And the concept, this kind of political prostitution we see in Nigeria, that somebody will join a party today and become the presidential candidate of the party. You know, like it or not.
They call them briefcase political party for briefcase politicians. So if you can't find your way in the two big ones, you can pick the briefcase of any of those ones. So I get what you mean. But people are saying that people who say what you said, they are ignoring the circumstances that actually led to that totally. If they are using that template, I mean, if they are using that scenario, like we always know it. So they said that's like you are ignoring the circumstances that actually led to all of that. Well, please go on, sir.
The reality, like the first caller said, at times Nigerians learn lessons. If Obi could not convince PDP to back him to be their candidate, there's no way Obi will convince all the senator or House of Representatives to back him to lead Nigeria. And that is not the reality. This guy was in PDP by this time, maybe last year. I don't know exact date when he joined Labour. And Apapa, like him or not, he's saying I've been in this party for 21 years.
He said that. 21 years.
Yeah. So basically, seriously, we need to start to rethink in Nigeria that we have to build party based on ideology and not just jumping from one party to the other and they creating legitimacy. I don't think Obi has legitimacy to be leading Labour Party, and that is a fact. Obi will not like that, but that is a fact. If you couldn't convince PDP to back him to represent his party in the election, and I don't think as a president he was going to do anything in essence. Look at Kolu. Like Kolu, don't like him. It looked like he was not going to get the team. He plays game, whatever you like about it. He was able to get the ticket of his party. We may not like it. People prefer Oshiba or other people prefer other candidates. But he was able to say to all of them, They gave him the ticket, and they will tell you that I've always been in my party forever. So basically, APC should be judged on their record of failure and all that. But on what criteria are we going to judge Obi, who just joined Labour Party, just for political convenience? And this is why Labour is not going to be a very strong party.
But what happened to PDP, APC? There's no point in joining them or legitimizing them. What happened to the third force that, Showore and the rest and all of them were like kind of promoted enough that alternative to PDP, APC? But you are kind of saying that it's better they stay back in these two devil party or something like, when I look at Labour the idea of third force that they were promoting at a point to avoid PDP, APC, because what happened to that?
They were not prepared. They were not prepared. They could have formed a party far before the election. Right. Not just a year to the election, you just cross carpet to another party, and then you're going to generate this time of that is happening in essence. I've seen Labour as a mini PDP party. Don't forget, Mimiko in my state, Ondo State, ran to Labour Party, became the governor. After he finished as a governor, he ran back to PDP in essence. And that is just always the case with Labour Party. Even the Labour Party that we are talking about today, when they came to campaign, Anambra, when Obi was governor, Obi denied them the ability to campaign that state. So this is the reality. Let's face the truth. And don't let us be sentimental. I'm not saying you are, and some of the obedient are in a way.
You're right. Like, you are stating your side, and it's a point that you've always been repeating. Sure, you get. And facts are facts on the side. But the other people are kind of saying that there are events that have overridden that. And also, like I said earlier, event that led to him being in Labour. Or all your points are valid. Sir Akinola, let me take another call.
Before I drop,
sure.
Before I drop tonight,
quickly.
If we want to build a good Nigeria, the foundation has to be right. But I don't see this Nigeria today as any country that we can build any something else. So that country, the point facing us is to split that country so that everybody can go their own way. So that is my contribution tonight. Thank you.
God bless you. I hope you are not going to go away because somebody is going to pick you up on that. Remember, as usual.
I know. People, I like it when they abuse me. I like it when
they don't abuse you. No, they disagree with you. Maybe they abuse you in the comments. That we can't control, right? But when people call in, right, they're going to take you on that. I say, no, I disagree with that last caller. So don't go anywhere. Stay with your TV, sir. Right? So I have another caller on the line. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mario. I didn't plan to call you tonight, but I have to make a point.
A lot of people are going to call in tonight.
You're a wonderful guy.
Yeah, go on, sir.
Right. Yeah. First and foremost, I have to really, this guy that spoke to this guy that finished. Akinola, you just said if somebody is going to pick him, Akinola, whatever his name is. Everybody, your platform is a democratic platform, and everybody is entitled to their opinion.
As long as we don't abuse people we disagree with, sure you get, at least for the sake of our viewers. But you are free to disagree with anybody, including me. Sure you know, Sha, you can disagree with me too.
Exactly.
That's what makes it more interesting.
Exactly.
So, go on, sir.
Yes. We're not actually talking about Obi. This is not about Obi. This is not about Tinubu. This is about an institution that belongs to Nigeria, which is INEC.
That's right.
That was fraudulent. That didn't do the right thing they promised. That Nigerians spend so much money. Nigerians don't care whether Tinubu is the president or whether Tinubu is a 90 years old man. It's not the problem of Nigeria for those who believe in Nigeria. But what happened at this election was childishly rigged. And everybody knows it. And if Akinola would stay there and start talking about whether Labour Party is good or Labour Party, he's the leader. What is pure is for you to go and contest for something, you need to come up with a clean hand.
Exactly. The process must be fair to everybody. That's what you call contest.
It must be fair. The main thing is not even about Tinubu or is that the election was rigged. Yes, it was rigged in River State.
It was
It
criminally
was rigged in
rigged.
Lagos State.
Mhm.
It was objectively rigged, and it was rigged childishly.
Yes.
So let's keep that one aside. Yeah, that is not the problem we have in Nigeria. The point is this, Mayago,
Baba?
what you are doing today, I condemn you. I recommend you because you're a fantastic young man.
Thank you.
15 years ago, 20 years ago, your dad, your father will not be able to do this, what you're doing today. It would have been an easy conclusion. What you're doing today, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, the way Nigeria has been lied to, it would have been that this problem was a problem of one section of group of Nigeria, which is Igbo. It would have been
Easily. You know, when people don't know how to explain the problem of Nigeria, please don't disturb yourself. Just blame an Igbo man or just blame the Igbos. That's where I grew up.
Absolutely, the reason everything has been 100%. The reason everything has been exposed today, the information is readily available. Yes. You know the truth. You can come to program to speak and know the truth. You can obtain information from anywhere. Any Nigerian, the youth can obtain information. Right. And that is what is happening. That's why the youth are agitated, because the youth have seen the truth. They no longer want to ask their father or their parents. Their parents have been abused with the truth. But let's keep that aside, because Akela doesn't know what he's talking about. Because this is, we are moving, if you want, either we have one Nigeria or we don't.
We have many Nigerias.
Yeah. The INEC, apart from that, there's the INEC, they say the INEC is nervous, but it's very confused. If you're nervous, you're very confused, you're under pressure. They say, I know, the letter was INEC is under pressure. If you're doing the right thing, you are doing the right thing. You will never be under pressure.
No way.
How can you be under pressure if you're doing the right thing? You can only be under pressure if you're doing this deal.
Do you know that the same Nigerians, they will support and defend that INEC if they realize that the establishment is pressurizing them to do something wrong? If INEC come public and say they are pressurizing us, so Nigerians will stand behind them. But unfortunately, they are just against Nigerians, no doubt.
100%. 100%. This is the problem we have in Nigeria. Nigerians are fundamental, habitual, not all of them, a lot of them, fundamental habitual criminals, and they go anywhere to protect it. But the issue we have now, yesterday or today, I read in the newspaper, because we have to be honest, let's stop beating around the bush. The Tribunal of Sokoto said that Tinubu will be sworn in on the 29th. Read it, it's there.
That's what he said.
Yeah, whether they like it or not. I said that to Tribunal of Sokoto. I said that to all Nigerians. Right from since 1960, we know the Fulani, Tribunal, so you all Fulani. Most of the emirs in Kano, they're all Fulani. They wipe out the Hausas and they install themselves as Fulani. They came to Nigeria, they invaded.
That's fact.
Exactly, that is the fact. We're talking about fact today.
Yes.
Yeah? Yes. And they have been controlling Nigeria since 1960 up to date. Whenever you are from any other part of Nigeria, as soon as you come into that throne, they will make your life miserable. Either you down to their throne, to your tenure of office, or they will get rid of you as they got rid of Jonathan.
Exactly. See.
Exactly.
Sorry, go on.
Remove Abiola. Yeah? Right. I'm asking Nigerians now to ask the Fulani this question. Do they want our resources? Do they want our land? Or do they want the resources and the land? Which one do they want? Fulani, Nigerians ask the Fulani, do they want our resources? Do they want our land? Or do they want both?
Both.
Which one do they want?
So that we can negotiate. Let me take another one. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
You have a good one, right? I have another caller on the line. I hope somebody said everything. They want to take everything, including your life, and that's why people will fight back. No. You won't be able to do that without a fight. Hello there.
Hello, my good Austin from Germany again.
Hey, Austin. I don't know why. Because I've missed you so much until you spoke to me last night, right? So when that German number popped up, I was like, is that Austin? Well, I missed it. How you doing?
Yeah. I said it. I've tried it. I've tried it so many times, but I didn't get you.
I'm glad you actually made it. Come on.
Thank you, my ego. You don't really know how grateful I am to you because I learn a lot from you. I really have to tell you thank you. Because each time that we are always at working, we don't so much have time for listening to Nigerian news because it gives a headache. But sometimes, so when I really want to calm myself down a little bit, then I listen to your show, I listen to your old videos or the one that has gone already before, then I have to calm down myself. But one thing I want to say, I keep on saying this.
Yes, sir.
I hate pretense. Nigerians are pretending. The first caller might not be able to state his facts very well.
Right.
But even though I don't really agree with him, the way he sounded so harshly.
I know he's always sounding like that. And so many people are beginning to understand from where he's speaking from. Like sometimes we will ask yourself if Nigerians, if they are really normal. Honestly, because there is this last statement you said now. If the INEC come out and said they are pressurized, that Nigeria will back them up. And it's true. Yes. This is how Nigeria is. Yes. Sometimes you don't even know where they belong. You don't know where they belong. Do you belong to the oppressors or do you belong to the one that they are oppressing? Nobody talks about it. When they were busy killing Masop guys, everybody said they are stupid. Then they decided to kill the Shite. People say, it's Muslim. Exactly. Then they come up to kill the IPOP. They come up to kill the IPOP. Nobody talks about it. Then when the Showore came up, they say, they took Showore. Nobody talks about it. They say it's Showore. Now, when Nigerian youth gather up and say NSAS, they kill them. That is where it is done to everyone. That thing that Asari Dokubo used to say, Nigeria is not for you. No. Nigeria is not for you. Let us not stop pretending.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Now they never leave you. They have
left us behind, honestly. They have
left you.
So the thing is that Nigerians are living in pretense. Nigeria is not for us. The only option for Nigeria, like I stated yesterday, if we like, let us keep on beating around the bush. The more we are doing this, the more we are prolonging the issue. The best option for Nigeria is to come up and ask the leaders, please, let us come to the round table and discuss about Nigeria. Because no one can, like Nnamdi Kanu used to say, you cannot come from Africa and come to Europe and say Germany, France, and Ukraine be one nation.
It's match them together and call them one country.
Yeah, one country. It's impossible. Look at what the story you remembered us about Deborah. I was thinking when he was saying it, I went back to my thought and I said, I have kids. I have 4 children. And I can imagine how can a mob come and kill my daughter. I will never be normal again. I'm honest to you. I will be terrorist. I'm honest to you. I will terrorize everybody till I die. Because I have only one daughter, and one person will come and kill her.
Then I will never be normal again. Some way that you are seeing the video of your daughter. Somebody seeing the video of their daughter burning online, seeing the ashes of their daughter burned. The daughter you sent to school, they burnt her.
I will never be. I won't be normal again. So now we are taking, and the same. You know the funny thing. They are young ones, radicalized like that. Imagine when they grow old. This is what you are going to see. So Nigeria is not for anyone. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, Ishikiri, Urobo. It's not for all of us. The only option for Nigeria is to disintegrate. Either we like it or not. I can understand some people say they have businesses in Lagos, they have businesses in Abuja. Because of that reason, they are afraid that they are going to lose their businesses. The more you are doing this, the more it's only when you live on earth that you talk about your business.
That's when you understand.
Nigeria will happen to all of us one by one. If it doesn't separate.
Thank
one
you so
by
much
one.
for stopping by tonight again, Baba.
Let
me take another one so
thank
that
you,
we can
dear.
manage
Thank
the
you.
time. It's like a lot of people also want to drop theirs too. Thank you so much. So there are many who said that, oh, I didn't plan to call tonight, but it seems the conversation is so interesting right now. More people are trying to get in. Hello, ma. How are you?
God bless you always.
Amen, ma. Amen.
Two things that I really want to contribute to now.
Please.
You can see from the killers of Deborah that the future of that country is blinking. Because those are the young ones that are in schools,
yes,
educated. Already, they have the mindset of killing their own mate.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine what is coming when those group becomes an adult. How? And if that country still remains as one, already you can see the pattern that is coming from that side.
That's right. And
one thing I hate most are the people that are not so honest. They will come and say, oh, but I don't support Tinubu. Some of them, they are not bold enough. If you are a supporter of Kolu, let us know. Don't hide under any cover or duvet. It's the point. We are not fools. We are talking about corruption. You see a man that is corrupt to his nose. Apart from that, this man is not healthy. How can somebody that is not healthy manage to rule over 200 million?
And fix an unhealthy nation or a sick country. Sick man fixing a sick country, Baba.
Sick man.
I'm about to see that. What do you call Guinness World Record?
And people are still forcing this man down our throat. Because every one of them want to do chop, make and chop.
Chop, I chop, Nigeria.
This chop, make and chop is the problem that we have in that country. See, Babalawo Ile-Ife, the old idiot called Apapa, 72-year-old fools.
70 years old man, oh.
70 years old man. 70 years old man.
Me.
The man is stupid. It's a stupid bastard. Tọ́lá ń sọ pé òun gbé ọmọ kan ṣépè. Kó gbàgbé ẹ̀jọ́.
Babalawo Apapa, ó tọrọ.
Àwọn kan sọ pé pèpè sẹ́fọ́mọ yẹn ò ní mọ́. Omi tó ti fi ẹyin ni kì í mẹ́yìn lára.
Wow.
Kò gbàgbé yẹn. Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ̀ ní èpè.
Wà. Kágùn rẹ̀ bá sẹ́n.
Kò gbàgbé yẹn.
Kágùn rẹ̀ bá sẹ́n.
Ọjọ́ kúrò yẹ̀ ní.
Wọ́n kẹ́fọ́ ọ̀la àfọ̀la ikú àwa ń ṣe ní odò.
Mo bá kọ̀la
àtúnkọ̀la kò bá dọ̀la àtúnkọ̀la àfọ̀la ẹnu ohun rẹ̀ ṣe máa fi pé.
Wọ́n ṣe fi ń pè kúrò ojú ọ̀nà.
Wà yé mi.
Àṣìkò àdàbí tí ìgbà tó bí ló bí òun gangan. Kó gbàgbé yẹn jọ.
Mami, let me take another one. Thank you so much for stopping tonight as well. I will take another call. My time is already winding down already, but here we go. Hello there.
Yeah, MG, good evening.
Hey, Baba. How are you, sir?
Yeah, ẹ ṣòjóró fún mi o. Mo sẹ́ndé ní on the 4th. Ẹni pé tó bá win ní ibi tí Tinubu bá ti sọ pé to speak against corruption on the 4th of May.
Totally explain to fight the corruption, how they are going to fight it and how it's going to end it and all of that stuff. I'm been looking over, Baba. 1 million naira.
On 4th of May. Yeah, on 4th of May.
Is in front of you right now. Let me send it. Now that you're actually on the phone. So everybody can see it. So I'm going to say I get debt to pay. But is that what we're going to do it now, or we'll do that towards the end of your call? Or which one, Baba? You have your time.
Okay. Because of the time,
you're sending it right now. And I'm also checking the WhatsApp too. Go on, Baba.
Okay. First of all, I just want to talk about Mr. Akiola's statement the other time. My name is Akin at the same time. So about it, talking about Obi coming to the party, Labour Party at the end of the day. But he forgot to know or to recollect that there's a lot of cross-carpeting between parties, even at the wee hours, when parties from APC crossing to PDP crossing to this and that.
That's right.
Those are the top levels. So you should see that. And I want him to know that Obi represents the conscience of suffering and mentally stable Nigerians who want a better Nigeria. Yeah.
Tell them.
So, and I believe Mr. Akinola was just coming back from Nigeria, and he has spoken with some Nigerians.
Right.
I told you the other time, there's no way you will spend 1 week or 2 weeks in Nigeria if you are not man or woman enough. They will change your mentality. They will corrupt you, you know. And if people like you, if you are not talking to us, some people will have flown with the charade, with the way
so many narratives.
But you open up the mind, the third sight, the third eyes of people, and that is why so many people's eyes are open, and they were able to see things the way it should be. That this is not normal. This is, you know. So, and that is so that because of time and all those things.
Thank you.
So, you know, the other time when I was at work here about 2 days ago, there was a woman who came here. She's a Nigerian. Each time she's passing through my office, she would just say hello, because I told her about my egun, and he said, Mr. Akin, did you hear that our house at Ikeja, you know, they were collecting rent now, that when they are parking a car in the front of the house, that we have to pay that 250,000 naira. He said, do you know that who is collecting it? I said, I don't know. He said, you know, it's MC Olueron. I mean, she said MC Olueron. Money, yes, MC Olueron. The woman laughed. Then I said, you people don't know what is coming for you. You had no idea of what the Armageddon, the calamity that is coming to you people, because you are supporting this man, a sick man, a drug lord, a man that has, you know, the other time I was telling you, is this man an alien? He came from nowhere and is routing through everything and is getting away with it. And we just open our eyes.
The president of the country is huge.
That's right. And the pastors, Woli, Babalawo, Yalawo, everybody are just looking at this man that maybe is the Messiah. My God, money once a thief, will always be a thief. Once a soldier, will always be a soldier. You used to say one thing.
So but you want to know why? I'm a share go Nikoni Tonara with Komaku Kai. Yes, Baba. So let me take another one, Baba.
Oh my God. I just want to say the Lamidi Pampas was sent as a distraction And
if you have that to
coming,
add, I'll let you do it. Oh, I don't want to hush you out. Oh, please add it. Oh, I just thought we were about to start, throwing banters, and I'm like, others won't like it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, you're gonna pick my call. Don't throw banters. Tell us, you want to say something about Apapa before you go, sir? Please.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the demand is just saying as a distraction.
It's a distraction.
Just to delay time and make everybody, even look at the way he's behaving. You can see that the man is just wasting time. And finally,
yes,
Tinubu coming, this Tinubu inauguration, like what the other man said, that he prayed it happens so that they will show Shege. The people that I want to that should be shown Shege first is the people that say, okay, let him be there. Even one of my brother, I deny him his monthly allowance because of that, because he supported Tinubu. I am sorry. So Tinubu is coming with his killer squad and a disruptive machinery. And
they can kiss all their institutions goodbye. That is where they first understand that, Nigeria can be helped. Baba Akins, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about 1 million?
Yes, sir.
My 1 million. My 1 million.
I'm taking a look. But you are not going to get that through, what do you call it, through abracadabra. Because what I'm seeing here now, maybe like Skito. Okay. I'll go report back to everybody who heard this conversation, okay? So Akins have sent me a video. Guess the video Akins sent to me. Akins sent me a clip that says Tifnumbu and Obi, what they said about fighting corruption. And I've seen that video before. Now, Skit, Akins, I will verify. My team will verify. They will get back to you. And will pay you your 1 million naira, okay? Hi, Osita.
One name. I was saying if I don't get you today, I will eat tonight.
For the first time, Osita, you kind of exhale, like you are so happy that you got connected. I've never seen you heard you that kind of happy.
I'm so happy because it's so interesting tonight.
It is an interesting night. Please help us make it more interesting. I mean, please.
God bless you for your good work because
Amen,
you have been. They said they have third force, but I think you are the third force, you're the third eye.
Okay, thank you. Now, all of you on this platform, you'll be my hype men and hype women. If I collate everything people say about me every now and then, I will make an album of how much you've all been hyping me.
At the end of the day, I need you to take record. Because when things go the way we want, you have to write a book. All these things are epistles.
Well, I've got a diary. I can only just go back and review all of them, and I can write a book. Osita, fire.
So now, I want to go to, I think, the second caller that said he was going to kill, if he had the opportunity.
They didn't kill all of us. Where would they go? So they don't exist anymore.
And I laughed at you when you asked that question because you were taken aback. You were trying to know why is it asking.
You know what I mean? It was direct now. Why are you wasting your time to try it? I was like, me?
Yeah,
no.
If it's listening, if it's listening, I will answer that question on your behalf.
Please.
Nobody in his right senses wants a narco presidency. Because especially for somebody like me that lives abroad, it is going to affect me negatively.
Absolutely.
So if he doesn't know, I travel a lot. If he doesn't know, let him know. He lives abroad as well, too.
He does.
If he doesn't know, it's going to affect him for asking that question. There's always a saying that bad things happen when good people refuse to do nothing, absolutely nothing. So he has not even done his own part, like I said yesterday. The only path that he has chosen is, I'm going to kill everybody. Do you think everybody in Nigeria, everybody likes what is going on in Nigeria? Some people will definitely like it and some will not like it. And I will tell you categorically here that 70% of those that like it are those people who are indisposed. They don't have knowledge because the Bible says my people perish for lack of knowledge. That knowledge is education, which they have taken away from the people. And When they come out, they call them Baba, Baba, Temimole Koja.
All right, sirs.
That is, all right, sir. That is what they have made you to be. I read a book here. I read a book in my life. If you want to grab power, it takes about 40 years. It takes about 40 years for you to build an ideology. Ideology are not just built today and tomorrow it starts manifesting.
Implemented
it takes 40 years. No. Then look at when Buhari came and now it's almost like 40 years. The new Buhari in the I'm talking about the military era. Look at it and now. Because they are now harnessing the speed.
Buhari is part of the first school.
They are harnessing.
It was part of the 1960s.
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
As far back as that, too.
So they are now harnessing. What did Buhari do first? He destroyed the education, especially in the southern part of Nigeria. That was what he did. So sometimes if people don't understand it, you just analyze things without you making your own deep search, your own reservation for you to know the exact thing to say. They gave youth entertainment. It is the same thing that happened in the Western world, where they gave black people entertainment. And when they get entertainment, they forget who they are, their identity, what they are supposed to do. Imagine that young boy that owns Facebook as young as he is. Every country in the Western world, every country in the world, they will always call him to say, please, try and control what happens on your social media. Because they do that, they plead with him, either anybody likes it or not. It's because he is so strong, he's so powerful. But if you ask the black man, what do you want to become? The black man will say, oh, I want to own a fashion studio. I want to own a fashion store. I want to own Air Jordan. Those are the things those things are not politically powerful to control the society. That is something that people don't understand. And let me come to round up with Mr. Akinola. I am sorry to say, if you're listening, you've always been here. An antagonist, I will tell you that. Everything you come here to discuss is all about P2B. Let me tell you something. Everybody is not going to support P2B.
No.
If I have an option at Omoibo when I be, if you ask me to choose between the election and the Obi presidency, I will say, let me choose. I mean, Obi presidency, election,
Obi presidency,
and referendum that we all should go our separate ways. I will tell you, we will go our separate ways. And Obi will still become the president in the southeastern part of Nigeria. That is something I want you to understand. You won't come here all the time. You will not make your reservation. I don't even know if you read. I do not know even. You only do hearsay. You will come in here and you will say your things the way you want it. In America, if you do not know what the Labour Party looks like in America, the Labour Party is independent. The Labour Party has been there for a very long time. It acts like an independent party. So people can always go there. Even at the time Trump was thinking about going to the independent party, when he was thinking that the Republicans are not going to give him the ticket. So I do not know where you're getting this thing from. And
Mr. Akinola is also there with you in America, by the way. So he should know that too.
I wish I can have his number. I wish I could have his number. Then I can have a lengthy discussion with him. We are not quarreling. We are not fighting.
No.
But what I want him to understand, if they ask you to choose between the devil that you are looking at and the peacemaker that you are seeing, there's only one thing that P2B presidency can bring to Nigeria if it happens. The only thing it will bring is that me and you would say, oh, that the will of the people have spoken, that the will of the people is effectual. That
like
is the only thing it can bring.
You know what people are saying, Osita? They said this whole thing wouldn't have been an issue, right? If INEC just did what they said they want to do. And APC, PDP, do use whatever they want to use, and Tinubu is still like declared winner. They said nobody will actually raise anything. But seeing what happened, and even seeing what is happening right now to manipulate it, you can't face them and tell them that Tinubu won. It's an insult to them. You know what I mean? Like if INEC has done what they said they wanted to do, there will actually be no arguments right now. Osita.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been an argument. Nobody would have been saying that, oh, by this time, nobody will have been saying that Peter Obi is an Igbo man.
Everybody would have moved on. Everybody would have tried to move on. Some people
Everybody will
feel
have
like,
moved on.
we thought people would fight, but they didn't. But you manipulated them in daylight. And you're telling them that they are confused. They don't know what they saw.
And you came here and you were telling people that why did he not convince the people in PDP to give him the presidency? You don't even know how things work, and you don't care. You only speak this thing as if you are eating amala, and they will do. No, it doesn't work that way. So please, I need you. I'm advising you. I know you are an elder brother. From your voice, I know you are older than I do. But I am pleading with you. Stop dividing us. You are dividing us. Stop dividing us. It's an advice.
Osita,
thank you very much, my brother.
Bless you. I'll take another call. And a reminder that everyone who is watching on YouTube who hasn't really kind of paid their offering, please do. We are coming to the end of the program soon. And this person is going to be my last caller. So like the broadcast and don't je Ogunlowo. Good evening, sir.
Hi, my name is Chide from London. I wanted to enjoy your program. Yeah, I want to enjoy your program this evening, and not say anything and learn. But this Mr. Kiola, man,
change your mind.
I'm just addressing him. What is the difference between that man, whatever he calls him, Kiola or whatever, and all that, and Apapa? There's something wrong with their head. I'm sorry, you can take it that I'm insulting you, but listen, in my group's political, we don't respect bigots. We don't respect people that don't have sense in their head. How can you say that Peter Obi does not have is an illegitimate presidential candidate? Like Osita was just saying right now, he does not have a clue of what is going on in Nigerian politics. He doesn't just have a clue. In fact, I'm not. Is it that sort of person? I don't even want to engage in any discussion with him because one bigot, the way they think they're just. I mean, I can't stand them. So let him go back to school and all that. I'm sure he's an agbado. He's soft. His pocket is full of agbado. His head is growing corns and all that.
Akiola has offended the obedient, and this time around, I don't think I can even load anybody down anymore.
Tell him when it comes here, he should tread carefully. When it comes here, we're all about the truth here and facts. We have our facts. We confront you with facts, and we confront you with the truth. If it hurts you, well, we can't do nothing about it. Like the Bible says that before the truth will set you free, to first piss you off before it sets you free. So, Mr. Akiola, you are wrong, sir. With all due respect, that's my 2 cents. Have a lovely evening, sir.
Jaide, Baba, thank you so much, Jaide. And then you too should have a wonderful. Well, it's almost near weekend, but this evening you have a wonderful evening, Baba. Thank you so much for stopping by. I didn't know you're gonna make it that brief. Let me give this person 1, 2, and I hope I won't regret this. Hello there. Hey, hang on for me, sir. Hello there.
Okay. Hello, this is Akinola again.
You finally have to chip in. See, I hope I won't regret it that I said. It means that I've only, because I thought somebody who has been calling and calling. You have just a minute, so we won't stretch it. So,
yeah, I'm going to be brief,
please.
I'm not a supporter of Tinubu. I'm not a supporter of obedience, and I've seen a lot of ruling attitude of obedience, believing that they hold everybody. And that is a fact. Every Professor Soyinka have said it. Many other people have said it. Like it or not. If you want to engage in a political debate, you have to come with your facts. Everything I've stated today are facts, like it or not. And I believe that Nigeria, everybody should go their own way. The way obedient betrayed Kanu during the election when they were talking about releasing him, how they all gang up. It's still there. Anybody who is not supporting their view is they gang up against them. So, like if Mayegun have said here, go and do your election and come back, you are going to be disappointed. You are disappointed. You are crying right now. Cut it, like it or not. I enjoy your cry. Keep crying. The Agbado people are celebrating. They have nothing to offer Nigeria. So let everybody now come back and support Igbo and Kanu, and let's face our future together. And instead of attacking everyone, this and that, leave all that trash. Obi is one of them. It's part of establishment. It's being supported by Obasanjo, part of the people that destroy Nigeria.
Right.
So going around and call Obi the conscience of Nigeria. It's not my own conscience, like it or not. You may not like it, and that is fine with me.
Elder
Thank you very
Akinola,
much.
thank you so much for stopping by. In fairness, right, I would have given others a chance to respond, but we're going to be here all night. See, the phone is like right now. A lot of people want to respond to that too. And for the record, right, Elder Akinola had to use another number to call in. So if it was his normal number, I would have seen that it was on there before. So that's how he got in. So he tricked me. Anyway, those of you who have responses for Elder Akinola, you can keep them till tomorrow. Okay? It seems that the battle line is drawn. We'll wait for tomorrow evening when we are going to get the follow-up on what is going to happen in court tomorrow. Remember, Apapa is coming. And he said, tomorrow, not tomorrow. Now in right. Omo, good night. You should all have a good evening, okay? Thank you so much for spending your evening with me again. All of you, my super chatters, you have been so wonderful tonight. Colorful. And indeed, you've made my night. Like I kind of make yours, right? I will see you some other time. I love you all. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Mayegun dayari politico. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun dayari Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.